All right, it'll be 2 seconds here.
Sounds good.
Don't worry.
There you go. That's much better.
This is perfect. Oh, my hair got ruined. Right, so you're ready to go?
I'm ready.
Well, Sarah, thanks for coming back on to do some Christmas music listing.
You're welcome.
And leave your fiance for me, says what?
Yeah, okay.
Don't make it awkward. Let's get on to the music talk. Okay, so we're going to do the top 10 Christmas songs of all time, yeah?
Yes, this was a hard one.
So how, so you'd be pretty much into Christmas music big time, yeah?
I'm hugely into Christmas music big time.
Yeah, because my thing is, I have this weird thing where I don't like it at all until November 1st, and then I can't get enough of it until Boxing Day.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to fucking go near it at all.
Yeah, I'm the same. I hate it. I hate it any time after Boxing Day. It shouldn't be allowed to be played. But
the thing is I've got, but I go deep in it. Like there's a lot of obscure stuff that a lot of people haven't even heard of, and I go, get ready.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, so am I. I can't even believe the shit I came up with. When I look back at my list, I thought, no way.
Mine's going to be really boring compared to yours. I already know that.
So let's start in with your number 10. What have you got in at number 10 there, ex-girlfriend?
My number 10, future husband, is Thank God It's Christmas by Queen.
Weird that he wouldn't change the lyrics to Thank God It's a Cure for AIDS.
Come on, Hughezy.
But yeah, I love that one.
It's a really good one.
But you do think that would have been a great Christmas gift for him, is the Cure for AIDS?
It would have been the best gift.
I'll do that joke again where do you ever think where people says, oh, Freddie, have you still got that Christmas cold? And he goes, oh, yeah, why? He says, well, because it's August. Oh, God.
Number 10, Hughezy.
At number 10, I'm going with a not as well-known one, which is bizarre to me. Christmas Time by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. And it's not even one of these, like, and it's what they actually did was, instead of it being like their usual sort of like hard rock sort of goth shit, it's an actual old-fashioned, like, Cliff Richard-y type song.
I don't even think I've heard that.
Exactly. And that's it's so great, and I'll drop ye a link, so I will.
You will
after this, but it's effing great.
Okay.
And I love the Pumpkins, and they're reforming soon. And latest rumor is they're going to be supporting the Foo Fighters on these gigs over here next year. So, ha.
Oh, I miss all that stuff. I don't get anything over here like that.
But they shouldn't have moved to Iran then. It's hard, you know. And I ran so far away. What have you got at number 9 there, big lad?
My number 9 is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home by Darlene Love.
Ah.
Snow's falling down, Christmas, I'm watching it fall.
You know, the thing about that song that's amazing is that's one of those songs that's impossible to be bad, if that makes sense, and that I've heard 70,000 covers of it.
Uh-huh.
And they're all brilliant.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Even
I just... Go ahead.
No, I'll let you go this time.
Oh, I don't even know what I was going to say.
Were you going to mention that it was in Goodfellas?
No, I wasn't going to mention that.
That's how I first became aware of it, because between the brutal scenes of brutal face beatings and oral sex scenes, I was like, now that's a Christmas song. You know, and the dinner's in, the fuck's the matter with you? The fuck's the matter with you? And he just kept saying it. It's like, oh, never meant that I like Goodfellas.
Hughezy, what does your shirt say? Does it say rocking around the Christmas tree, or does it say something else?
Well, no, yeah, rocking around the Christmas tree.
Oh.
It's a Christmas shirt.
I thought I was going to say something dirty. I don't know why.
What, like... like, show your arse to Santa or some shit? The crack.
What's your number 9?
At number 9, I'm going with Last Christmas by the Manic Street Preachers.
Oh,
Have you heard this version?
yeah, I have actually.
Yeah, it's because when I heard they were going to do it, I initially thought, oh, they're just going to tear the arse out of it, and it's going to be awful, and they're just going to like goof around and stuff. But it's your guy actually singing his arse off, and
Yeah,
the Manics can sing their balls off.
they really can. Arses and balls.
Arses and balls, Christmas balls. But the thing, and I'm going to see the Manics again next year. They're supporting Bon Jovi.
How many times have you seen them?
The Manics.
Yeah.
Just the once, but I because the thing is, selfishly, I had a family member die when the Manics played Belfast before, so I had to go to their stupid gay funeral instead of going out rocking with the lads.
Rude. How dare they?
Never got along with my granny. But yeah, the Manics, Last Christmas by the Manics, and the thing is, it's not that I don't like the George Michael version; it's just that I've heard it infinite times.
I know, but that's what makes it so good.
True.
When you hear it, it makes you think of just like that video where they're all running through the snow and he's like putting the decorations on the tree and looking at that woman and like gives you the feels.
Yeah, especially because he looks at that woman and he's like, yeah.
I'm not attracted to her at all.
Yeah, it's not probably. And little did we know that in real life, all that snow was actually stuff he had imported from Colombia. So what have you got in there at your number 8 greatest song?
I feel like you're going to hate me for this one, but I have Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I love that song.
I fucking love it. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, no, that's another one of those, what I would call, I'm sure there's an actual term for it, but unplay-outable. Well, actually, that's not true. It is played out, but I still like... Out. Go ahead.
It's definitely played out a lot in these weeks. I think before like when you get to Christmas, you're kind of sick of listening to it. But when you first hear it, that first time you hear it over the Christmas season, it's like, yes.
What do you I take it you watch Love Actually?
Oh yeah.
Do you ever cringe though at that kids version of the song?
No.
Well, I do, and that's not a racial thing. Are you allowed to sing White Christmas anymore?
Yeah, you are.
Are you allowed to have a Black Friday?
You are.
I'd like it to happen at the same day. Well, I don't see color.
Well, don't put ideas in people's heads. Don't put ideas in Snowflakes' heads.
I don't even sing Purple Rain anymore. But I tell you the thing about Love Actually, have you noticed how much of that film isn't actually necessary?
None of it's necessary.
Yeah, like that thing, Alan Partridge, what's his name? Alan Rickman.
Oh yeah.
When the wife finds he gives her a CD on Christmas Eve and she cries, it's like, how does that mean he's cheating on you? Maybe he's saving it for Christmas Day. Ugly.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Or why would I give her the great present the day before Christmas? She's a stupid cunt.
I cry at that scene, to be honest, Adam.
You know, another scene that I don't get is the in fact the entire storyline of the other ugly woman with the brother who has special needs.
Oh, yeah.
Why is she in that film? So she goes to see her brother in the hospital, horny as possible.
Yeah.
That's the moral of that story. She's probably ended up getting off with one of the security guards. What I've got in at number 8 is Hey Parker, It's Christmas by Ryan Adams.
Oh my God, these are so out there.
I'm mentally ill. This one...
Ryan Adams, huh? Oof.
Quite. And I definitely said Ryan, not Brian.
I know.
But this one I love because it's good.
Well, we can't argue with that.
And also the thing about it is it's almost impossible to get because it was a special B-side on a vinyl he put out ages ago. So it's never like, so the only recording of it left is a really, is one that was put up on YouTube.
Right.
And it's great. And I'll send you a link to it because I HD'd it up and it's wonderful.
I didn't really have you down as a Ryan Adams.
Oh, I love him. I went to see him last November and got in trouble at it. And that's all I'll say.
Oh, that doesn't sound surprising at all. My number 7 is a disappointing Last Christmas by the original Wham.
Is it Wham?
It is Wham, yeah.
I thought it was old Georgie Porgy.
No.
You know the interesting thing about the lyrics of that song? It's once he turned gay, or came out as gay, I should say, how great you could simply just change those lyrics around. So it could be, last Christmas, I gave you my arse. And the very next day, you found out I'm gay. This year, I'm full on queer, but I'm giving it to somebody anal.
How long did it take you to write that up?
Just hit me right there.
Did it?
Yeah, I'm getting a t-shirt made.
That should be next Christmas jumper, Adam.
Oh. You should, I can't say. My number 7 is, and this is another one of these ones that's kind of hard to get your hands off. December Will Be Magic Again by Kate Bush.
Oh my fuck.
Do you know
is this seriously your number 7 top 10 Christmas song of all time?
Well, yeah, well, what I've tried to go for sort of like because the problem with Christmas songs is everybody loves the same songs.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to sort of go with ones that are more obscure yet also brilliant, but they're not all obscure. Like there's some ones that you're going to go, ah.
Well, we're at number 7, and all of these have been obscure.
Well, big time. No, but this one you got to check out because I love Kate Bush.
Yeah.
And this song, for some reason, she's never officially released herself. She did it on some BBC TV show, and it's amazing and it's brilliant, and she's stupid and she should really start responding to my emails.
She's stupid if she doesn't respond to your emails.
Fuck yeah. So what have you got in there at the whatever number we're at now? 6?
We're not number 6, and I have Bing Crosby. White Christmas.
The most racist of songs.
The most.
But yeah, I love this song, and it's almost like you can only play it with a whiskey.
Only with a whiskey.
And it's also something that my granny yells out of her window at her neighbours for the Ali family.
I thought your granny was dead.
The other one.
Oh.
This one, the one that knows how to take a punch. Yeah, no, speaking of Bing Crosby, you know that, of course, that legendary performance he did with David Bowie? Apparently he's drunk out of his mind during that.
Bing is?
Bing is totally hammered, and Bowie was a bit, on the snow here. It was the 70s, you got to do stuff to have a bit of fun. This one's not so much obscure. My number 6, I'm going with You Make It Feel Like Christmas by Gwen Stefani.
Oh.
But the thing, I think this song would have been way bigger, way more of a hit had she actually released it around Christmas time, but she released it before Halloween last year.
Oh yeah. Why would she do that?
I have no idea. I think it's because she wanted to do like a Christmas tour and stuff.
No.
But she ended up just doing a bunch of No Doubt and solo covers. But yeah, this one I genuinely love. And she's another one that if I ever get the chance, well, you never know.
No, well.
I'm the Freddie Mercury. What have you got in there, number lovely 5?
5, I have 2 songs at number 5. I know that's kind of cheating. But I have Merry Christmas, Everyone by Shakin' Stevens.
Love it. Best Christmas lyric ever. We're going to have a party tonight. Oh!
Ooh. And Step Into Christmas by Elton John.
I've got a problem with Elton John.
Oh, what?
I went to see him last year at December at the Odyssey. It was like December 14th or whatever. And everybody was pumped up for it, and tickets like 90 quid, couldn't wait. He didn't play Step Into Christmas.
Oh, that's brutal.
It was demented because no one could believe it. And everybody I would say about 60% of the sold out audience was wearing Christmas jumpers and expecting like a Christmassy show. And after that, I fell out with him, and we've been at loggerheads ever since.
Yeah.
Plus, I heard he wears a wig, you know.
Oh, he's got a movie coming out next year. He doesn't. It's about him though. Rocket Man.
I'm gonna go see it, but it's not looking good.
What do you mean?
It looks really over the top, and when you make films about people who are alive, then those people have too much input. Like in this one, his problem in the 70s would be that he was donating too much to charity.
Oh yeah, that's really what the problem was.
Sure, and in Bohemian Rhapsody, Freddie's big problem is that he drank too much.
Mm.
And it's like, you sure the problem wasn't that his arse leaked more than Julian Assange? See? In at number 5, I'm going with the insanely brilliant Must Be Santa by Bob Dylan.
Oh God.
You don't know this one?
I don't think I like this one. Can you play me a bit of it?
Absolutely not. But this one, because initially it starts off kind of cheesy, and it sounds like a drunk uncle at a dinner who won't shut his mentally ill mouth.
He normally does sound like that every time I hear him.
That's the thing I love about him these days, is he could write anything for lyrics, and people like it. Like, making a sandwich and cheese and toast and the government, and people go, yes, I get it. Do you get it? Of course I get it. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, that's so true.
Must Be Santa by Bob Dylan, and you can actually get a check. And how is he still alive as well?
I don't fucking know. He sounds terrible though.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't pay to go see him. I'm sorry.
Have you heard his cover of? Do you remember the TV show Birds of a Feather?
Oh yeah.
He did a cover of "What'll I Do When You Are Far Away?"
Wow.
What'll I do? Did you remember how they used to sing that in the show as well? The cowboy, when you're alone, the only free. Go, okay, ugly no-lip bitch. What did we get in there at number 4?
I've got an old-fashioned Nat King Cole, the Christmas song.
Oh.
This warms the cockles of your heart.
Warms the heart of your what?
Heart.
Seriously though, like this song's brilliant, but how long do you think the meeting took to name the song?
Oh fuck, it must have took forever.
And then the fact that he's, from not going to do much to the theory that certain people think those people, they're fucking stupid. Oh, leave your fiance for me says what? Well, at my number 4, and this is another one that you can't buy anywhere, which is insane. Christmas Vacation by Mavis Staples.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you believe you can't buy that?
I can't believe that.
But how do they not? Like every year I look forward to watching that bit in the opening credits of the film when Santa has got his what do you call that thing? The stick, the candy cane.
Yeah.
He's sliding down the lights and there's the, and of course she was in a Prince's band for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in the early 90s, and then she left because like she's an old woman and they're all shagging groupies all day in front of her, and she was like, how many arseholes do I need to see before somebody takes a hit? What have you got at number 3?
Another old one. I got It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams.
Love it.
Great song.
It's brilliant. But it's got that weird lyric where he goes, there'll be scary ghost stories and telling stories of old. It's like, ghost stories at Christmas? Like, you must be fun at parties.
Are you sure that's what it is? There'll be stories. Oh yeah, it is. There's the glories of Christmases long
ago.
Christmas of the what do you call it in that movie?
Sleepers.
Carol. Christmas past and future and all that stuff. It's kind of like that.
Back to the Future. No, yeah, that's actually a good point. Huh. But I think there's a chance Andy Williams as well had the greatest male singing voice ever.
I actually think Nat King Cole did, but Andy Williams was. He used to do these Christmas shows. Have you seen any of those? Like, he used to do these shows that went on TV. I wish I could have lived in those days where they did all the dancing and like the songs and stuff on the stage, and everyone was watching it and they'd record it for TV.
Yeah, but you can't do them anymore because everything's offensive. Like if you dance, did you know that? I don't know if you heard about this. Strictly Come Dancing is being labelled offensive to people in wheelchairs.
Is it? No, it's not. That can't be true.
It is. There's like a campaign. It's like, oh, they need to include more. It's like, how long do you want every TV show to be 17 hours long?
Yeah, really.
At number 3, I'm going with, from the legendary Funky Christmas album, Please Come Home for Christmas by James Brown.
Oh, I thought you were going to put in, I knew you were going to put this song in, but I thought you were going to go with Bon Jovi.
No, well, that one I love, but this version I think is better because because people never really talk about James Brown's singing voice. Always talk about his movie.
Yeah.
But this one you can hear how great he can actually sing, and he's actually not talking. He doesn't say funk or dance throughout the whole song, and it's like you've got to hear this. And also on that album, he's got Santa Claus, Please Go Straight to the Ghetto, which is also brilliant. And would you like to know something interesting about James Brown? He never wrote lyrics and didn't know how to play music. He would just literally tell people what to play. He's like, you got to play it like this, and he would improvise the lyrics on the spot.
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
That's why I kept going,
yeah. And that's why you can even hear him counting people in songs. What did you get in there at number 2 for the greatest Christmas song of all time?
Driving Home for Christmas.
Ah, yes.
Brilliant song. Every time I hear it, I just get so excited. Yeah. I am coming home for Christmas, but I'm not driving home. I'm flying home.
And then, then a taxi driver's driving you home for Christmas.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I love that song. And ironically, have you seen the music video that was actually made for it about 2 decades after it was released as a single?
Yes, the one with they're on a bus and yes. Who's the one that's in it? Who's the woman that's in it?
There's a whole
or something.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of like reality TV slobs and all that stuff in it.
So bad.
Yeah, but I love that song. But you know who actually did you ever watch Gavin and Stacey when it was on?
Yeah, I did. Bits of it, not like
Uncle Bloody Britain. He sang it in the bloody show. And yeah, he actually did. Oh, by the way, have you ever heard? Oh fuck, I'm gonna get angry now. Have you ever heard the Gavin and Stacey cover version of Islands in the Stream that they did for comic relief for children in need or something?
Oh, but I
They do this thing that annoys me in novelty songs where the characters in the show have to mention the other one's name. They go, "Are you ready, Nessa?"
Yeah.
Yes. And I was just like, how did nobody get stabbed when this came out? At number 2, the greatest Christmas song of all time, Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues.
Oh.
Now, I don't know, I've kept this pretty subtle
That came out
over the years, but I'm Irish.
And
I love a drink.
You love the crack.
I love the crack. I love to have fun. I love to get arrested. And that's really what this song's all about. It's about somebody being arrested for being drunk.
Yeah, and just praising them for that.
Yeah, and it's just, I think not only is it, this is one of the greatest songs ever written.
Yeah.
And it's Irish, and they're not afraid to, say that word and.
No.
Jordan
Kane did this one. He did a version of this one, and they changed that word to maggot.
Yeah. And ironically, Ed Sheeran did a cover last year, and he didn't say that word, which is weird because he is one, if you ask me.
Oh, fuck yeah, he did do this.
Ed Sheeran got the Christmas #1, Fairy Tale New York, and the Pogues didn't.
Oh, that's disgusting.
So what's the number 1?
What's your number? Oh, yeah, you give me your number 2. My number 1 was actually Fairy Tale of New York.
You know, the interesting thing about this song is that it's Irish. It's about being arrested. It's about,
Like praising everyone
Yeah, and they're not afraid to say that word.
Bird.
Did you know that Ronan Keating did a cover version of it?
So did Ed Sheeran. And I'm surprised he didn't use that word.
Yeah, which is weird because he is one. Am I right?
Ed Sheeran got that #1 last year with this song, and the Pogues didn't.
That's ridiculous. Did you
Honestly.
know that I've got Shane McGowan possibly on the podcast?
What's your #1?
Before I get to #1, do you think that snowflakes get offended by Christmas?
Absolutely.
Good, because my #1 Christmas song of all time at the minute, another rock and roll Christmas by Gary Glitter.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
I forgot about this song, and it's actually really good, but you can't, Hughezy.
See, I don't know about you, but in my opinion, child abuse is wrong. I know you think it's hilarious and stuff like that, and you're always updating memes about it and stuff on your Instagram story, but for me personally, I think child abuse is wrong. But this song is class. And
is he still living in like the Philippines, or is he arrested or is he dead?
no, he's still living out in Thailand or something.
Yeah, he's married like an 11-year-old or something crazy like that.
And do you want to know the thing that drives me mad? He made a fortune from Oasis. Because do you know the song they did called Hello?
Yes.
Well, that sampled, you know, the one, it's good to be back, it's good to be back. You know that song?
That came from...
Yes, they sampled that from a Gary Glitter song. So he got a big chunk of money from them. And that album still sells loads. So Gary Glitter bought a bunch of his wives from Oasis money.
Wow.
But at the same time, I love this song. I don't give a fuck what he did.
I actually forgot all about this song.
Yeah, and good luck trying to buy it.
You wouldn't be... no, I wouldn't be able to.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't be able to buy it.
Well, physically or morally?
Both.
Well, you never know. Maybe the kids are flirting with him.
Stop it.
No, but seriously, that song is... I was about to say it's the saddest thing about all the stuff you went through that song's going, but obviously, you know, the brutalized children, to me, that's a bad thing. But this song is just perfect.
You think it's better than the Fairy Tale in New York, though?
Only because it's not as played as much.
Yeah, you can say that again. It's not played ever.
Well, not maybe in Thailand, where it's pronounced another walk and roll Christmas. So it might as well be racist while I'm promoting a paedophile.
Okay, sounds good.
And we'll go for the ceremonial turning of the lights off of this jumper. There we go.
There you go.